Hey y'all, thanks for watching Dream Chasers Nashville. I'm your co-host Kara Jennings.
I'm Jordan Carter.
And we're here today in our friend Robert Burgeis' awesome studio, and we have the privilege of actually getting to talk with him as well. How you doing, Robert?
Good. How y'all? Great to be here with y'all.
We appreciate it. God, and your studio is so amazing. We know you built it with your own two hands, right?
Yes. I built this. It's been about 12 years ago. I went and did a demo somewhere, and I always had a studio, but I spent a lot of money on it and never played it for anyone because it was just I hated it. So I decided to build this place, and I didn't know what I was getting into, but I'm really glad I got it now.
And Jordan, from an artist perspective, what do you think of the studio?
This place is like totally amazing, Robert. It really is, man. I mean, just when you come in here and stuff, it really feels like a real down-home environment.
Yeah.
A place where you can, really sit around and create. You don't have really the worries of the city and things like that. You can just kind of clear your mind, sit back, and create some cool music.
Yeah.
And it's got a cool feel, man. I love it.
And get some seriously top quality sound.
I've
been amazed.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely, man. That's the thing. I know I was listening to, some albums and stuff that you cut out of here. Really, really high class, high quality stuff, man.
Thanks.
Really awesome.
Well, part of it, the biggest thing was when you go into a studio, you're always nervous, and you know all these things are on your mind. So I wanted to make sure this place, when you walked in, it was like, whoa, this kind of like just feels like home, and it just kind of has that feeling,
Yeah.
And everybody's laid back, and so that's, I think, real important.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, tell us a little bit about your background, like where are you from and what brought you to Nashville?
Well, I'm from a little town called Tehachapi, California, and it's about 45 minutes from Bakersfield.
Mm-hmm.
And I grew up there, and my family were cattle ranchers. And I did my first recording with Buck Owens' band in Bakersfield in his studio.
Wow.
And then I moved out here and I opened a studio, and I'd been recording people, and that's something I've always had a passion for doing, is recording music, And so this place that's kind of what it's been. It's all about that. Instead of we had to put the equipment in and do the rooms to get the sound, the great sound, but it's more about getting what the artist is and the creativity that they have, instead of make it sound like everybody else, And that's, I think, what it turned into from coming to from that little country town.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed too, man, is how you really, will pull out, what is like the artist's view and stuff like that. You really, are open to seeing what's going on, feeling like what they're trying to do and stuff, and pull it out, because that's really important in this business. Instead of being like the cookie cutter mold and stuff, it's becoming yourself, or being yourself, and being, that unique artist that, I guess some people have lost nowadays and stuff like that. But that's what's cool about you, man. You can really pull it out, and how you do it yourself too. So that's awesome. It's really cool.
I think that's the future of music, honestly. I think that people are tired of that cookie cutter, making you sound like everybody else. I think it's time for an artist to be an artist and do what you do. Play your song the way you play it.
Yeah, that's true, man. That's definitely true.
That's so true. Tell us what you've been up to lately.
Well, right now, just been writing a lot, and mostly laying low. It's getting to be winter time, so we're pretty off, not a lot of shows going on. Doing some stuff in Monteagle up at the Smokehouse where we met you guys.
Yeah. I know. We need to give it a shout out. So we went to the Color Music Festival that Marla Sitton and J.D. Oliver put on, and that's how we all met. We met you and your wife, Daisy.
That's my adopted
Daisy
family.
Burgeis.
Marla's my adopted mama. She was my manager for a lot of years, and so I've known her probably 15 years. So she's been so good to me, and I love her dearly.
Yeah, well, I know we're thankful that she introduced us to Robert and Daisy, right?
Yeah, we definitely are, man.
Yeah,
She's great people.
And how can we support you and find your songs online?
Well, I got a fund. You can just send checks. No, I'm just kidding. Facebook.com. I'm on YouTube.
Okay.
So YouTube, it's Robert Burgeis, Burgeis.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I know you've been through probably some the challenges of the business, right? You've been doing this a long time. What have some of those been?
Well, the challenge, I think the hardest part of this town is just surviving. Because everybody here plays music, so it's not like you're gonna move here and be like, well, I'm gonna go make a good living playing music, And so I opened a business, and I did good for a long time, and then I started touring and decided I was gonna do it just for a living, and I played Broadway 7 days when we were in town. Every day we just played 6 days a week, and I just about lost everything doing that. Almost lost the house, and I was thankful to get to keep this place, and so. I think one of the biggest challenges when you come here is just to be able to figure out how to stay here, because it's probably not going to happen as fast as you think it is, if it is going to happen.
Yeah.
And so I think, a long-term plan is the way to go. And
Yeah.
I love how transparent you are, like, right? Like, I love how, I mean, I appreciate you sharing that. It's a lot of personal things, but that's really cool because who knows who's watching this and might have been through that and be able to relate to that, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Well,
yeah.
thanks. I mean, I just got to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I know that, like a lot of artists and people, I think they come to town and it's going to be just a matter of time before all of a sudden they're going to be a big star. But, that's what, like you were saying, it's, you got to realize when you come to town, it takes hard work, dedication. You got to get out there, you got to, mingle around, meet people, write songs, and then, really hone your craft on what you do. And, like we were talking earlier, is to really stay true to what you do as yourself if you're trying to be an artist and stuff. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
And then what about on the flip side? Like, what kind of positive things do you feel like you've experienced? Maybe people helping you out or supporting you?
I mean, I think I've had a lot of positive experiences as well. A few years ago we played the Rock Legends Cruise, and I was the only country guy there. It was like ZZ Top and Marshall Tucker and 38 Special and all these big bands I've been hearing on the forever.
That's awesome.
And so it was cool to go play with them. And it's been we went to like on a cruise and stuff, like it was to the Bahamas.
Yeah.
And so there's been a lot of fun experiences like that where I got to play places and do things that I never would have done. And so there's a lot of positive sides. You meet a lot of great people and a lot of people that are like-minded and you have deep love for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's the most positive thing is the people that you meet, the good ones.
Yeah, that's definitely true. That's awesome. I know we're looking forward to hearing you play some music here for us for sure. What all you got for us here?
I'm gonna do one off my album. It's called Rage.
All right.
Oh, Robert, that's my favorite song of yours. Did I
Yeah,
tell you
that's
that?
pretty cool.
It's like the opposite of a love song. The lack of love.
I'm excited.
The doors are off the hinges, there's holes in the walls. This time I destroyed it all in my rage. Shattered glass, broken picture frames. We called a home could never be the same after my rage. Didn't lose my temper, knew exactly what I was doing. So I put my fist through the memories. It made me crazy, another man making love to my baby. The hands that built it tore it down today in my rage. My anger blames overwhelming pain, causing me to snap this way in my rage. Grabbed my keys, I said the hell with it all. I drove my Chevy diesel through the living room wall in my rage. Didn't lose my temper, knew exactly what I was doing. So I put my fist through the memories. It made me crazy, another man making love to my baby. The hands that built it tore it down today in my rage. Four-wheel drive and I fled the scene. When she gets home, the only sign of me be my rage. Rage. Didn't lose my temper, knew exactly what I was doing. So I put my fist through the memories. It made me crazy, another man making love to my baby. The hands that built it tore it down today in my rage. Whoa, in my
Gosh.
you.
He can
All
play
right.
some guitar, can he?
That is awesome, man.
God,
Appreciate
I
it.
love
brother.
it. Hey, before I forget too, you do such a good job of reaching out and like just bringing on great sponsors. Who all are your sponsors?
Well, I'm endorsed by Dan Post Boots. Thank you, Dan Post Boots. And Elixir Strings.
Yeah.
And Shub Capos and Mic Checks.
Wow, that's awesome. What advice would you give for people trying to get sponsors? How do you do that?
Well, the most important thing about endorsements is they're looking for someone who is going to like. A lot of people are going to see their product, and so like if you tour a lot, you're out there in front of a lot of people. What you need to do is get you a package of your songs, give them like a tour schedule. Have on your website your dates and things like that. You can show them how you're going to reach a lot of people with their product. And the most important, I think, is to truly love what you're trying to get, because so many people just try to get an endorsement just to get one and say, oh, no, do the ones you really love, and then that's the endorsement you'll keep forever.
Wow, that's good advice, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely is.
Thanks for sharing that, Robert.
Thank you.
We appreciate you being here today, and thanks again for having us at your studio.
It's my pleasure.
Have some music. So yeah, follow Robert Burgeis online. Also look for his wife, who is our awesome jewelry sponsor. I get to wear her beautiful jewelry every episode, Daisy Alexandria Designs. And please follow our company, Carter Family Entertainment. We appreciate y'all watching. If you have any advice for us on future episodes, reach out to us through our social media page on Facebook. We'd love to hear your ideas, and keep chasing your dreams. And thanks for watching Dream Chasers Nashville.